I'm just fixing some things real quick. And then we'll get going. Gonna eat a few bites here.
Quite adult.
Look who's finally up! Henry! Good morning,
Ray.
Henry! You have no idea how glad I am to see you. Come join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
I'm glad to see you, too. I see you're in a surprisingly good mood for someone who was at death's door yesterday.
All the more cause for merrymaking! Even this water now tastes like the finest wine.
Of course. I did bring it all the way from the spring.
And for that, I am in your debt, fair maid. And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Bojena told
hell?
me what happened here yesterday.
Hold on.
That's the third time you've saved my life. I suppose I'll have to give you some estate or something.
The third time? What in God's name happened the first 2 times?
Now, Henry, don't make her beg. Tell this good maiden of your heroic deeds.
Well, there was this time when me and Hans had some fisticuffs in the tavern, and for punishment, I had to accompany him on the hunt.
And I shot a boar.
I made it mad, and when Hans
cat is
chased
mad
after the
because I have
wounded
stuff on
animal,
his
he got caught by a human
Bird
patrol.
trader.
Humans?
They come from somewhere in Hungary. Sigismund brought them here to Bohemia as mercenaries. They're a very dangerous bunch.
I told you about them, though. The fellas in the tavern in Zheleov were saying there's some foreigners like that camping in the rocks down by the pond.
What?
It's just what I heard.
Whoa, that's all we need. I hope they don't turn up here. What could us two do alone against them?
What could they want from us? But if they did come here to rob us, I'd shoot enough arrows into them to make them think twice. But the thing I want to know is, how did it end up with young Sir Hans?
Well, as I said, they took him captive.
Well, there must have been 10 of them. I hadn't a chance.
You must have been seeing double. As I recall, there were 2.
That just proves how well you can count. Besides, they were armed to the teeth and had bows and armor. It might as well have been 10.
Whatever. Anyway, with a bit of luck, I managed to free Sir Hans.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of luck, but as we know, al dentes.
Fortuna juvat.
See now, you've finally learned it.
What?
It's just this kind of motto of ours. Fortune favors the bold.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests they ain't. I can tell.
And as I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanush as a reward for saving me. Your pebbles. So I'll save myself a few groschen.
But you never gave me anything for Talmberg.
For Talmberg? What was that about then?
The foe took the castle by subterfuge, and we planned a counterattack.
Under the cloak of darkness, we scaled the mighty walls of Talmberg Castle to get inside and open the portcullis to our brothers in arms who were poised and ready to attack.
And we almost succeeded. Only, along the way, Sir Hans here took an arrow to his noble seat.
His boot.
Seat. He got shot in the backside.
My upper thigh, actually.
Backside it was. But that's no joke either. It's not easy to run with an arrow stuck in your arse. If I hadn't carried him...
I admit it, you saved my arse.
Well, now, you two have been through a thing or two. As far as I can tell, it really was his backside and not his thigh. I examined Hans and saw the scar for myself. But I reckon you paid off part of your debt the other day, sir.
No, true. I'll never forget you for dragging me all the way here from the lake.
You're quite welcome. The Lords of Lipa do not leave their friends in the lurch.
Do tell. What else did the two of you encounter?
Quite a lot of things. But I'm afraid we don't have much time for storytelling right now. We came here on an important mission, and we cannot afford to dally any longer. We have to get to Trotsky as soon as we can. How far is it from here?
Not far. Once you climb the hill above Zheleov, you'll see the castle.
All right. I think we should get on our way as soon as possible.
I'll prepare a bit of food for you, for your journey.
Oh, Bozhena, I don't know how to thank you for all this.
Ah, but I do. Once we've settled our business with von Bergov, I shall reward you as befits a knight. You have my word of honor.
Now you've got me curious. I never got a knight's word before.
For a start, you can leave me that spade. We can't manage without it.
Yes, of course. And thanks for everything you've done, Bozhena.
I have something for you,
Jenna.
Henry. Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, and you protected her when she needed it. I want to thank you for that. Take this potion. It will help when you're in danger or don't know which way to turn. Have a little sip each time, and it'll save you a lot of trouble. You'll see. It's not all that hard to brew. With a bit of practice, you could manage it yourself.
Thanks, Pavlena. This'll come in handy.
No doubt. But we'd better get going now.
Hans is right. We're very glad we met you. And we're obliged to you for your help and hospitality. God bless you.
And you too, sirs.
As Henry says, may God bless you for your generosity
All right.
and your healing
Can I
heart.
take the...
And you have rightfully earned the gratitude of the House of Lipa for all time. If you should ever find yourself in need, the doors of Perkstein shall always be open to you.
Thank you, sir. Though, I'm not sure I could find the way to Perkstein.
Just gonna go ahead and
Hopefully
take
we'll
all
never
this,
need to
hope you
take
don't
up your
mind.
offer. Sorry for coming late, Ma. I got held up in trust.
I'm gonna take a look at the shave your schnaps. Did I not? Oh, you know what? Probably have to put it in the book. Learn. Alright, what do we need? Belladonna and nettle. With wine.
If anyone comes here again threatening you, I'll put them in their place with an arrow. That'll teach them to try it on with us.
Maybe it's a good thing you wasn't here. They'd catch you. I dread to think what they'd do with you.
They'd never.
Nothing against the hospitality of the good women folk here, but I want to get to Trotsky Castle right away.
Mutt's right here. I saw Toth at the pond.
Hold on a bit. Before we hit the road, there's something you should know. I have a hunch that one of that band that ambushed us at the pond was Istvan Toth.
Toth? Are you yanking my pizzle? He's long since over the hills and far away.
I know how it sounds, but I saw him. Believe me. I'd never mistake his ugly face after all that happened.
Of course, Henry. I know you have accounts to settle with him, but that's nonsense. Toth is in Sigismund's service and is harassing his opponents. And Otto von Bergov is one of Sigismund's allies. So Toth's hardly going to attack his people. It was dark. God knows what you saw.
I saw him, the bastard, and I'll get him.
Yes, we'll surely get him one day. I promise you. And your sword, too. But I don't think either of them are around here. But I see you haven't wasted any time and found yourself a weapon to replace that sword. That's good. You never know when you might need it around here. Come on, let's get going. Your mind will turn to better things along the way.
Like how what? Nice castle.
Oh, I hope they've got a good physician at this castle. Or at least a barber. I mean, that old crone got me on my feet. But I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man of medicine.
And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed.
And some wine!
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, it's closed.
You're just gonna knock.
Open up! I bear an urgent message for your liege lord.
Nobody guarding the castle or what?
Hear me! Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sir Hanush of Lipa.
Probably woke him up from his nap. He's gonna be crabby. Oh!
Fucking shit!
You fucking cunts! Do you know who I am? No, we fucking don't. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, heir to Ratai. Now, look here, you filthy beggar! I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double. The pair of you!
What's all this about? Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. Envoy.
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send two vagabonds covered in excrement as emissaries. Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws, and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The captain's company was also ambushed by outlaws. The captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days. And even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir, there's a horseman approaching in King Sigismund's colours.
Ah, now that's what a messenger looks like. Count yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you. Be gone!
Whoops.
I'm getting in, whether you like it or not.
Get your shitty hands off me! No, wait. Wait, one moment!
What the fuck was that?
I mean, you did walk up. Oh,
So now what?
covered in shit and everything else, so what do you expect?
There's only one thing we can do.
You're right, he wasn't covered in shit until he got... He's not bearing colors, though.
Have you two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
For someone who stinks like a badger.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
Well, she's not far off. We look like a couple of beggars, and we stink even worse.
What the fuck was all that at the gate? You try to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Different lands, different customs.
God's holy britches.
Well, I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle, so they act without thinking.
Oh, really? I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit. Huh?
Well, we do need to wash and change.
And the first thing we have to do is get ourselves into decent shape. Have a good scrub, get some better clothes. Then they might believe we're actually messengers.
That's all very well, except we can't even pay our bill here. Never mind a visit to the baths and the tailor.
So we'll earn some.
Earn?
I'm not afraid of work. And we're gonna need every groschen we can get.
And how long will it take for you to earn a few groschen? And where will you find a decent tailor? Before we get ourselves sorted out, Sigismund will be sitting on the throne in Prague.
So what do you suggest? Going back to Ratai?
To Ratai? You just don't get it, do you? We can't go crawling back like this. We'd be a laughing stock.
Service is kind of slow today.
I'm sure Sir Hanush would understand.
He might, but he'd never let me forget it. I can guarantee you that. We've got no message, no coin, nothing but our ragged arses.
Chin up. We'll sort it out somehow, and everything will be fine again.
Nothing will be fine, my friend. I'll tell you 4 reasons why. Oates, Tancred, Conrad, and Nicholas, instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just food for crows in some godforsaken hole.
We could go back and bury them.
We'll go back and bury them as soon as we can.
Yeah, as soon as possible. They were good Christians, even though it didn't always seem that way.
We'll keep the promise we made at Pagenes. The best way to honor their memory is to finish our mission. We'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and go back to Ratai with our heads held high. I promise you that.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Food! About bloody time.
Here we are. Gentlemen.
What is this stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for. When you're finished, report for work.
Cheers.
He's definitely not used to living out here. Uh-oh.
What is it?
What's that woman from the pond?
Or the one you gave us away for?
I've heard that witch.
Wench!
What I tell you? What are you waiting for? She can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
I don't know if we paid that much attention.
God be with you. A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word, that's a picture and a half. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds, I hope.
Don't worry. I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah, that's another matter then. Oh my. Ugh. Can you smell that too?
Oof. It stinks like something died here.
Sorry to interrupt.
Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster, if you want to go around mixing with my guests here, go and wash the stench off yourself at the trough first. Stinking up my establishment.
Is anyone you know going to?
Nobody invited me.
Ah, where is the trough?
I know where I'm
Oh,
going.
it's over there.
I could get in through my own.
Oh, hi. Poor Captain Thomas had never back on his feet. His men were attacked by bandits. Most of them are dead.
Jesus Christ.
Lord Fonberg is beside himself and won't allow his soldiers out the castle.
Aha! So that's why they sent you for the wine. Wait a moment then. I'll be right back.
Catherine, I need to talk to you.
Sorry to bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? I don't remember. Hold on. Are you the boy that cleans the pit under the castle shitting hole?
Don't mean to him.
You were attacked by those bandits.
What bandits? What are you on
Oh,
about?
she's gonna be one of those.
You were attacked at the pond. You, some other women, and so were we as it happened.
I have no idea what you're on about. I work at the castle, and I wasn't at any pond.
And I have no idea why you're trying to deny it. I saw you with my own eyes. You were washing laundry there with some other girls.
Well, I reckon you weren't looking too much at faces, eh? Clear off, you lecher.
Wow.
Here's your wine. Is this vagabond bothering you?
I can handle the likes of him myself. Thanks for the wine. Bye.
Look, please. I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help. You owe me that much. But we need to get to von Berghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the King's messenger. Von Berghoff is getting ready to ride out.
Shit.
If you want to speak to him, the best place would be Samin's wedding. He'll be there. For sure.
No, wait.
And don't ever lay your hands on me again!
What are you gaping at? Have you nothing better to do?
Henry. The other one's Hans. They're Hans.
Why are you standing here like a pillar of salt? Are you ready?
What for?
To get to work. You pair ordered a lot more than you paid for, so you work your debt off, like I said.
All right. What do you want us to do?
Over there by the gate, there's a cart with sacks of flour from the mill. My old man was meant to take them into the house, but as soon as he got a sniff of work, he vanished into thin air. The second door in there leads to the pantry. That's why I need you to haul the sacks. You have to lay each sack on the planks, so they don't touch the damp floor and go moldy. If you just chuck it on the floor in the corner, it'll spoil. So do it properly. 2 men can finish the work in a jiffy, and then we'll be quits.
All right, we'll do it. Carrying a few sacks won't kill us. For sure, it's less daunting work than fighting bandits in the woods.
Aye, it's terrible about them bandits. We never had nothing like that here before. Like it or
she's-
not,
her
you
accents.
can't pay what you owe me, so I'm putting you to work. Is that clear?
All right, we'll do it.
Glad
Little
to
bit of
hear
Haitian
it.
in there.
I can see you ain't stuck up like your mate. Where are you actually from, if you don't mind me asking?
Ratai.
Ratai. That rings a bell. I ain't been further than the back off me whole life, but I know this place inside and out.
Sounds like an islander a little bit.
What's life like here?
Better now that you and your pal have finally had a wash.
Rude.
Truth to tell, it used to be better. The war might be far away, but more and more young lads are going away to fight. But then there's a shortage of folk to do the work around here, and that's a big problem.
Where can I find work here?
First, you gotta carry them sacks for me, so don't bother looking anywhere else yet. But otherwise, you can find work anywhere. You just need to keep your eyes open and not be afraid to ask. Try Radovan the Smith for one. He's a bit odd, but he'll pay decently for a helping
That'll be
hand.
right up
Come
Henry's
to mention
alley.
it, he's sat just round the corner
Henry's
there,
alley.
if you want to ask him about it. And that fella next to him is Miller Grazel. He needs helpers now
Too
and
much.
then. But
Obviously.
watch out for him. You know what they say about Millers.
I've heard things, all right.
Well then, be careful.
I heard some talk about some wedding being planned here.
Ah, nobody's talking about nothing else. Young Lord Samin is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, our Truskovitz bailiff. And it's going to be a grand affair. When rich folks get married, that's a feast that's a lot different from when some tanner gets hitched to a bathouse wench.
Who is this Semin?
Can't you tell by the name? The Lord of Samin. The fort in the village belonged to him. Old Jan Samin is the head of the family, and his son's called Olda, and it's him who's getting itched. There used to be a rich family. Their glory's faded a bit, but they still have some clout.
Where's the wedding going to be?
At Samin, of course. I expect old Sir Jan and our bailiff will try to outdo each other in showing off their wealth.
Could I get to the wedding somehow?
I don't know about that, lad. It's for invited guests only.
Will Lord von Burgov be at the wedding?
How should I know what his lordship's plans are? But most likely he will be. Samin is his vassal.
It seems that's really our only chance.
What's that?
Yeah, you
Oh, nothing.
If you want to find out more, there's a couple of
That was
invited
subtle.
guests having an ale over there. Young Svaja there. He's the bride's brother. He can be a bit of a pain, but he's a good lad at heart.
Alright.
Is this the only tavern here?
In Troskovitz it is.
You must be doing pretty well then, eh?
I'd be doing a lot better if everyone paid their bills.
Rude.
Where do you want the sacks moved to?
To the pantry. That's the second door inside there. But I'd split the work with your pal if I was you, so you don't do yourself a mischief. It's his debt to...
I'll go and discuss it with my friend then.
And careful with them sacks. I don't want you ripping them or anything like that. Aye, coming right up.
But we got work to do.
I talked to that woman from the pond.
I noticed. It didn't look like she was too pleased to see you, though.
The main thing is, she denied ever being at the pond.
It's definitely her, though. You don't forget a figure like hers.
I got the feeling she didn't want to talk about it for some reason. I did get something out of her, though.
What? Don't keep me in suspense.
Von Burgov is about to leave the castle.
Sacra! If he pledges to Sigismund before we can get to him, everything's fucked.
Calm down, let me finish. There's also going to be a big wedding in the region. Young Lord Semin, from the local noble family, is getting married. He's marrying the local bailiff's daughter. It's going to be a big event.
Why should some wedding in a shithole near Trotsky be of any interest to us?
Because it looks like Von Burgov will be there.
Oh, that's fantastic news, Henry. So all we have to do is get on the guest list. And that shouldn't be a problem because you've got a cunning plan, right?
No.
I'll come up with something.
I hope so. You can't expect me to do the thinking for both of us all the time. We'll ask the locals and see.
There's something else we have to sort out first. I spoke to the innkeeper,
I noticed that too.
and we can work off our debt. All we have to do is carry a few sacks of flour from that cart to the pantry. If we both do it, we'll be finished in no time.
Lug sacks? Are you yanking my noble pizzle?
I'm serious.
I can't work. I'm a noble. What if someone saw me?
This.
Do you have any idea what you look like?
Well, all right. I may not look much like a noble, but my blood's still blue. People will remember my face, and when everything's cleared up, word will get around that I lugged sacks here like some beggar. As if the disgrace at the gate wasn't enough. Oh!
You know, sir, not everyone is born with a silver spoon in their mouth. Ordinary people have to work their whole lives. So you should be able to manage it too. At least for one day.
Henry, haven't you ever heard of the 3 states of man?
Would that be some aristocratic excuse?
Not so fast. It's God's law.
God's
Oratoris, the priests who pray for us. Laboratoris, the plebs who shovel shit and
Plebs.
pay taxes. And Bellatoris, the warriors who protect the ones on their knees or in the fields. Now, which am I? So if you find me a sword, I can get to work. But wield a pitchfork or carry sacks? That's against God and nature.
So which do I belong to?
Good question. Before I'd have said you were a peasant, but it turned out that you're a noble's bastard. And you're pretty handy with a sword. And you've even been in a monastery.
I'd rather forget about that.
You're a bit of everything. But if you get your hands dirty with labor, it wouldn't be such an offense against divine order as in my case. Pure blood, noble status and that. In short, be so kind as to get to work. I promise I'll make it up to you.
Oh, I'm.
Are you
gonna
really
bitch
not
at
going to
it.
help me? It's just a couple of sacks.
Come now, Henry. What did I tell you about Bella Torres and the natural order of the world?
Yes, lazy
I
son
simply
of a bitch.
cannot carry sacks.
They say clothes maketh the man. And
I'm
you
gonna
don't
make
look
him
much
feel
like
so
a noble
bad.
right now.
He's gonna
So,
carry a fucking
I don't
sack.
think the natural order will collapse if you get your hands dirty.
What do you know about a nobleman's honor? It's not long since I had to drag one sack through the night, and if I hadn't, that sack wouldn't be here now. So I think I've done my fair share.
That's how he wants to play.
I mean it, Henry. Stop trying to push me.
Suit yourself then.
God.
Right. I'll get to work.
Just
alone.
Well, if it makes you feel better, I'll scratch your back later.
How? By giving me a large estate?
That too, of course. Maybe 2 estates. But above all, once we're out of the worst, I'll help you find your dog. As soon as we have at least some
I
gear,
thought if I kept
we'll
pushing
head into
it,
the
but
forest
I would
and find
probably
mutt
get,
in a
like,
trice. Although,
a
if you
poor
think about the
reputation.
3 states of man,
like I don't know how the reputation.
looking
of
for
that
lost
works, but I
dogs
just
is more like
feel
a
like I was gonna get
huntsman's work.
punished.
But let's pay no mind to that.
How generous of you, Lord Capon.
I know, my dear Henry. Such is my nature.
Huh.
To the butcher.
All right.
And the
These
more I
freaking
think,
sacks.
the clearer it is to me.
You're not the fella who's supposed to carry the sacks, are you?
Oof! That isn't half heavy. No.
Don't worry about me, Hans. I got this. Yup. You sit there and enjoy your drink.
Look out.
I hope that soup's good.
God bless you.
Choke on it.
What's the hold up? Am I supposed to open my mouth and wait for it to rain?
It's me.
Here you go.
What did I do to you?
Our company. But the 2 of us managed to get away. It was the same bandits who attacked Lord von Bergov's men.
Hmm.
Doesn't anyone believe us?
Maybe because you've got no way of proving it.
We lost everything. How hard is
Wham.
that to understand?
What if you're one?
I'll let him argue that.
And you're a
I'm not gonna even. I'm not even gonna get in the middle of it.
just to be on the safe.
What did you say?
Say it again. It was their own fault.
What do you mean? They attacked themselves? What the fuck are you trying to say?
Everyone knows it's dangerous around Trotsky. Making camp in such an unprotected place is suicide.
Where else were they supposed to make camp, smart-ass?
Somewhere in the rocks, maybe. Not out in the open by the pond. Only a fool would do that.
Oh, don't get in the middle of it, Henry.
I've had enough of your insults. Our men were slaughtered there.
I don't believe a word you're saying. A weed like you surviving a fight against bandits even von Berghoff himself has trouble with?
Believe what you like, but I'm telling the truth. And in fact, I'm willing to overlook all your insults if you apologize right now. And invite me to that wedding.
Oh, you want to come to the wedding, do you? Huh. I'll give you a piece of advice, pal. If you can make yourself useful for the blacksmith or the miller, you'll get to the wedding. You'll see the glorious occasion, at least from a distance. And you can stop spouting your pathetic lies.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein, and I demand your immediate apology.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. La, 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 la. You're starting to bore me, you and your silly made-up name.
No apology, then. It looks like I'm going to have to teach you a lesson.
Oh, he's handling this himself.
I'm so scared. Hey, you. Get your sweetheart and fuck off out of our village. Both of you.
I give you a chance to apologize, and you keep insulting me. Get ready to pick up your broken teeth with broken fingers.
Oh, I'd like to see that. Come on, then.
You scum!
Oh.
I'll show you!
I don't want to get involved.
Nice strike! Fucking hell! Knows how to sword. Come on then! Make him up! No match for us, fucker!
Now you're for it, you shit.
Nice shit!
Wanker!
Fucking hell! Show your stuff! Bad luck!
And one for dear Omar!
Good! Damn it!
Yeah!
Kurva! Shoot him! You have a
Really?
good chance!
You guys can't fight me one-on-one? Come on.
Don't spare him!
That us?
I'll rip your ass open!
Really?
What do you want?
Come on, you son of a bitch.
Let him
Now
have
it's just
it.
you and me, huh?
You're outnumbered, you shit! You haven't a chance!
I'll show you how a real knight fights.
Zeig, was du da hast!
What's it to be, you wretch?
Yeah! He's nearly got me!
Come on, you sons of bitches. Man, this is...
Filthy vermin.
Wah!
What the hell is going on here? Grab them vagabonds!
Laurence. I mean, we gave him a pretty good beat down, considering. That was...
Bastards!
The combat is intense.
This will
isn't it?
cost you
It doesn't
dearly.
seem like
Keep
it,
your mouth
but
shut
it
and don't
is.
make it worse. What? You behave like a spoilt brat. How dare you speak?
Ah!
You know, if you just shut up and done some work, we'd have coin by now and be on our way to the castle. But no, not his lordship. You've got a nerve. If you hadn't have played the hero, we'd have been there long
I'll
since.
be
And I
RB,
wouldn't
I
have had
gotta
to get
take
you out of that mess. Oh yeah, because this isn't a mess, is it? Fuck off!
Shut up! Or you'll get a whipping too.
Just who the hell do you think you are? Well, nothing to say for yourself? Just as well. It's your fault we're in this fucking pillory. This is a bad dream. You really are a simpleton. I don't understand how I could have failed to see it for so long. A stupid yokel who doesn't know the way of the world.
Really?
And you're a spoilt brat who can't even hear himself.
What the fuck did you say? I've had it up to here with you. With you and your pontificating. You were supposed to make sure nothing went wrong. And how did that turn out? It was me who had to save your life. You're fucking useless. You couldn't even keep an eye on your own mutt.
That's enough! Don't you fucking realise how badly you've been wronging me all this time? I bend over backwards for you, I tolerate all your stupid fucking whims, and what do I get? Insults and accusations. But right from the start you acted like you were on some nobleman's outing. All you cared about was whoring and boozing. You know full well the ambush was your fault, and now you're kicking out so you don't have to admit it.
What do you...
Well, let me finish. I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth like you, but unlike you, I'd have managed to deliver that message. That's because I'm responsible and know how to behave in a way that doesn't make me feel ashamed. In a way that would make my parents proud of me.
Which parents do you mean?
Wow.
Radzig?
He really went there.
Radzig, let's say. Nobody could be proud of you, Capon. Nobody.
We'll see who's proud of who.
Whoops.
Right, ladies. Time to go home. But I swear to Christ, if I catch you again, I'm gonna skin you both alive. Isn't that? Otto.
Hey! Bogo,
He just doesn't learn.
Oh, shit. Right, where were we? Go on, get out of my sight. What are we gonna do?
You can do as you like. You can go and carry sacks or dig latrines. I'll look after myself. I'll go and see Lord von Berghoff at the wedding. I bid you farewell.
All right. Yeah. If I were in your shoes, I'd be glad to be rid of the good for nothing, eh? Yeah. All right, off you go.
He's not wrong. Alright, crime reputation here. Every one of your actions has consequences. If you commit crimes, the world around you, people react to them. What is a crime? Anything an honest Christian should avoid. One must not kill, steal, break, blah blah blah. Consequences. They will report you. You aren't safe. Even if no one catches you red-handed, people aren't stupid and they might deduce what you did as you did. Okay, P under per, let's see, reputation. Completing tasks, make it worse by committing crimes. Penitente. Pilgrimage.
I suppose I
Henry?
really do need to find some job. I'll find mutt without you, you stuck-up lord of Perkstop.
Look at my player card. What is my reputation? Where did they say it was? Ooh. We got 15 points available. Hardworking lad. What is this? Oh, hold on. I need to scroll over a little bit. Alright. If you carry sack, dead body, or unconscious body, the weight only counts half, therefore they will hardly burden you. Your carrying capacity is also increased by 8 pounds. Well, that sounds like a great idea. Train hard, fight easy. The required strength for all weapons will be 2 less for you. In general, if you have lower strength than the weapon requires, you will do less damage with it. If your strength is higher, you'll do more damage. Okay. Makes sense. Okay, why can I not... Minimum level 6. I'm not sure how you... Okay. I'm not sure. It's not letting me... What am I missing here? Vitality. Alright, nourishment will decrease 30% slower. Thick-blooded, you'll bleed noticeably slower. So you can only unlock like one at a time? Is that what's what? Hmm. Stick with this. Charming man. Gain reputation will be 10%. 10% less. I'll plan on doing as good as I can. Like being nice and all that crap. So we'll go with the other boost. So like I'm just confused. So you can't unlock more than one at a time? Is that what this is? Like I can't select the other one? Even though I have available perk points? Okay.
You're Henry, right? Or was it the other one? Do you have anywhere to go?
Hey,
Somewhere
did you
to
forget your
sleep?
clothes somewhere?
You don't look like you're in a rush anywhere.
Thanks for pointing that out. I was just changing. What's your story?
What would you say? Right now, I'm slightly scruffy nothing.
But I don't have any money. Look at me. I don't have anything at all.
I don't want anything from you. I should actually be thanking you.
Is she one of the ones at the
For
pond?
what?
I've been begging for alms here for days, but I didn't make any
Oh, okay,
real
never mind.
coin till today. And that's thanks to you. The scene you made brought out nearly all of Troskowitz.
You don't have to thank me. I could have done without it. And that fracas in front of the tavern as well.
Oh well, not many people can make such a strong first impression, But look on the bright side. Now things can only get better.
Yes, you're probably right. It doesn't get much worse than that. Unless somebody tries to kill me. Again.
You're still alive in one piece. It's a new day and the sun is shining. Like Tomcat always says, bruises build character.
Hey, you. What's your name, anyway?
What do you do?
What do you do?
I'm Bara. Just Bara.
Looks like you know your way around here pretty good. You're from here, right?
I ain't. I'm just passing through.
You're something like a wanderer.
Nah, I usually find work with someone, stay for a while, and once I save a bit, I move on.
Then why are you begging here?
Sometimes I collect herbs for the apothecary, or help in the tavern. But I'd
Nice.
like to go somewhere else, so I'm scraping up whatever I can. But on the whole, you could say I'm a traveller, or a nomad. But don't say it too loud, the locals don't take kindly to them.
Why?
Because they're different, and it scares people.
A gypsy.
They travel from
Yeah.
place to place and take their home with them.
I'd like to see what their homes look like.
You can go and see them, just don't stare too long.
Where are you headed? If you're only passing through here.
For work, to the city. I'm tired of serving landholders. They all promise the moon, but then you're eating stale bread, cold porridge, and a nary a groschen in sight. With the city folk, it's bound to be better.
You said you were going to a city. You mean like to Prague? Or somewhere further?
I'd like to go to Prague, but I don't know anybody there. In Kuttenberg, at least I have a cousin.
Aha. So you're going to visit her?
Well, she doesn't know it yet. But I won't be troubling her long, just until I find a way to make a living.
What do you want to do in the city?
I'll find
Find out as much
something.
about it as we can.
I'm not afraid of work. I'm not half-witted. Maybe someone could use a cook or a servant.
Don't get your hopes up. The city can be a pretty dangerous place for a girl on her own.
You mean they don't hand out groschen by the bucketful? And the streets aren't full of roasted stuffed geese? I appreciate your concern, but I have to get to the city first. That's going to take me a long while yet.
Why exactly are you helping me?
Why? Why?
What has she
Because
done to help
you
him?
look
I'm
like you need
confused.
it. I've been in the ship plenty of times, and I know how appreciated a helping hand is in times like that.
Do you know anything more about Tomcat?
They say he's a master swordsman, but a real joker too. He loves showing off to girls.
How does he show off for the girls?
With his muscles. He ricks logs with his hands. He even let himself be run over by a loaded hay wagon. Crazy. But to be fair to him, he sometimes helps people. Stanislav's sheep fell into a pit one time.
And Tomcat pulled it out?
And, not just that, he crawled down to get it. And when he found the poor thing had a broken leg, he carried it on his back all the way home.
Where might I run into Tomcat?
In the camp by the tower. That is, by Rock Tower Pond. He watches the camp for the nomads.
Should I watch out for them?
No, I don't think so. They mind their own business, but strangers usually mean trouble for them, so they're careful. Try not to stare too hard and hold your tongue, otherwise Tomcat will show you some of his other skills.
Do you think Tomcat might teach me a few of his tricks?
No offence, but compared to him, you're a bit of a lightweight.
I don't want to pull wagons, but if he can handle a weapon, I'd be happy to train a little with him.
Well, one of the guards tried to take him on and came back whipped like a dog, moaning like he'd been broken in two.
Well, sure. If he's that strong, I'm not surprised.
More like some trick he's got that our watch doesn't know. Or at least that's what the poor man said.
All right.
Oh well. It was nice to meet you, but I should probably get going. Get a job, and so on.
Don't worry, you'll manage. Till we meet again.
Well, they didn't give me back my clothes, or did they? And I'm just not. We'll just put the tunic on for now. Got blood all over it, which that's fine. I can wash. Let's see what else. What is this? Main stat, condition. Ah, there's where I'm not. I wasn't even watching my stats right in this area. Conspicuousness. Noise, visibility. Throw these on. No. Weapon slot 1, thank you. Some of your equipment is very damaged. Such items have worse properties. Damaged items can be repaired by some merchants, or you can do it yourself using a repair kit. If you continue to use it, it'll get worse. Something like that. Is this maybe a blacksmith here? Carpenters and joiners. Blue trespass means you're private property and attempts to play to leave. If you stay, okay. Well, I didn't mean to trespass. I was just trying to. Maybe I'll just talk to these guys here. Ah, there's the carpenter.
Greetings to you. What would you like? I'll have a look at the wares.
Alright. Well, 0.7. Okay. I kind of want to get a bow. How much would I pay? I can't, so.
Why are you wasting my time if you don't want anything? Eh?
Okay.
Look out!
Okay.
Keep the peace, and we won't have any problems.
God be with you.
Hey. Come on.
What's new in the county, Master Bailiff?
I heard something's going on in Takoff again. Project the Innkeeper is probably coming up with some mischief to pull on the Gelievites. Will they never cut it out? Their bickering is making work for me. And now I've been visited by one of the local peasants. He said he found more fresh graves behind his field, just below the village, along the road to Nabokov.
What do you mean, more? You sound like this isn't the first time.
That we found someone buried here? Don't even ask. I've been digging up bodies ever since that bandit gang started running rampant. Most of them are von Burgo's men. Also, if it wasn't bad enough, that gang of bandits is rampaging through the region. Now someone's stealing cabbage from the peasants. What a disaster.
Cabbage?
Aye, and the peasants won't stop bugging me about it. I was just visited by a peasant from Jadar. He's been talking my ears off for God knows how long. Say, do I really have to do this? Do I have the time to look for some moron stealing cabbages? And that's about it.
That sounds interesting. Thank you. Excuse me. I'm looking for the man who was in the pillory with me yesterday. Have you seen him?
I can't help you with that. You'll have to find him yourself.
I'd like to report an ambush. Some scoundrels attacked my lord's retinue and killed our men.
That's a serious matter. Where is your lord?
Well, he left.
I don't understand why he's not lodging a complaint himself, and why not directly at the castle. He has that right as a lord.
It's a long story. My lord got very angry and then went missing.
Sorry, fella, but I'm not sure whether you're making it up or lying to me. But if you were telling the truth, why don't you bring your lord here and we can talk it all over calmly? I'm sorry, lad, but until then, I've got more important things to do.
Alright.
I need to speak with Sir Otto.
With the Royal Chamberlain? Are you yanking my official pizzle?
Why not?
I'd like to talk to him too, boy, but he's still in Prague. He's hardly ever here. Chamberlain Ulrich is in charge of things.
And where do I find him?
Where do you think? Up in the castle.
But they won't let me in there.
What do you want me to do about it? That's your problem. I'm not going to put in a word for you. I hardly know you.
Okay. So...
Greetings, friend.
Let's see what this guy's got to say. Where is he? Oh, he is the merchant.
God bless you.
Welcome. You can buy everything you need from me, but excuse the selection. A few days ago, when I was returning with new goods, the horse got spooked and my wagon tipped into the pond. I salvaged some things, but the rest is now in the pond.
Ooh.
Were there any valuables in there?
You bet. Lord Semin ordered all sorts of delicacies and precious spices from me for the wedding feast. And for Taylor Bartashak, I was carrying expensive fabrics to make dresses for the occasion. If you only knew how much coin I spent on this.
And where did the wagon tip?
On the roads near the Katchak Pond, beyond Zhelyov. You can still find it there. I can't tell you how much it still pisses me off. But what can I do?
I'm sorry to hear that.
Me too. But what can I do? So, what will it be?
I wanted to ask you, what's on the other side of that nearest hill? I'm not from here, and I'd like to get my bearings. You look like a merchant to me, so you probably know best.
Ja, natürlich, you're not from here. Everyone around here knows that, after what happened in Betty's Tavern. Aber das ist deine Sache. That is your business, lad. Also, what do you want to know?
Let's see.
Where can I find a church round here? I'm surprised you don't even have a small chapel in the village.
If you want. Die Rettung deiner Seele, junger Mann. You have to go through the forest to Aujetz and to St. Katharinen. Herr von Berge does have a chapel in his castle, but it's not for commoners like you. We do not go there either. Und warum auch? The gravedigger Ignatius takes care of burials outside the village, and weddings usually take place without a local priest. No one wants to pay the church more than they have to. Das ist ja wohl klar.
Bad Christians.
Is there anything I should avoid around here?
Certainly.
Inside.
Stirring up trouble and sticking your nose into other people's business. Here in the village, we don't care much for outsiders. If any do come, they better behave.
I understand that, but we were ambushed by bandits. So I wanted to ask if you know anything about that.
Ach so, ich verstehe. The woods have been full of all manner of rebel recently. That is all because of the war. Verdammte Schurken.
So you've already heard about these bandits?
About those ones in particular, or about others. They are all just gleichen Scheißkerle. Every time I go to the town, the bailiff must send an armed escort with me. It makes life difficult.
So the roads aren't safe?
Ja, das kann man wohl sagen. Herr von Bergo should do something about it at last. But Herr Otto spends more time in Prague than here. And Chamberlain Ulrich... Ach, lassen wir das.
Can I find other merchants around here?
Zum Glück nicht, junger Mann. I'm the only merchant here around Trusky. Oh, natürlich. There are plenty of tradesmen here who sell their goods. There is Bartosz, the tailor. He lives at the other end of the village. The apothecary, Emmerich, lives across from me. They are hand in glove, or more like hat in hat.
What do you mean by
It's
that?
been a while since I played
Nichts
the first
weiter. Just that they play at being educated men. Along with the scribe Geibel, they are always studying some Latin tracts. But of the three, perhaps only Geibel knows Latin, if he really does at all.
Is there anyone else here?
Oh ja. Beyond the tailor's house on the edge of the village is where Bashka the butcher lives. Opposite the Rathaus is the carpenter. The rest of the villagers are just peasants, and you are already familiar with the tavern.
Where do you go for wares? What's the closest town?
The closest is Sobotka, the biggest Gichin, what you call Gichin. Half of that one belongs to Herr von Bergo.
Is it far?
Das kommt darauf an. It takes all day on foot. Wenn du was brauchst, the goods I have here will have to do you. I do not think you will get to the town anytime soon.
Alright.
Wiedersehen.
So I need,
Are you blind?
yeah, so it, like, starts marking, go and see Tomcat, find out what happened to Mutt. New quest up there. What's this? Gain access. Okay. We got one more right here. Ugh. Nope.
Hail?
Have you come to break some more stuff? If you want something, wait till I've stopped being angry. And if you don't have anywhere to sleep, they'll look after you in Zheleov.
One there!
I just want her to tell me whatever she knows. I can move on.
Have you come to break some more
Okay,
stuff?
fuck it. I'll leave you alone. Alright, let's see. Sharpening wheel, scribe, trader. Where would my horse be? Fresh grass. go that way. So I'll walk.
Don't shove.
Alright. Whoa. Poppy. What do you use that for? Spell just like Queen of Quality thanks to quality potions. Surrounding the ground should be will not split. Okay. Back onto what I was doing. Larian. I can't remember what I needed for my one potion. I can't even think of what it's called now either. Jesus. What is my nourishment at? I'm not even wearing a pouch. Yeah, it's the savior potion, with the one they used to save the game. That one. Great, so right here. I do not have.
I'll need a spade for this.
Damn it.
I'll need to get a spade first.
Where could I get a spade? I'm gonna go up to this barn real quick and see if I can find a spade. You?
Eh? I hope you're not following.
What happened to you?
I'm in big trouble.
How so?
I lost a letter. A very important letter. I was supposed to deliver it to my master by tonight.
What was in the letter?
I have no idea what it said. For one thing, it was a secret, and for another, I can't read. But it was my master's beloved who sent it. That's why it was so important.
Oh, so it could just as easily have been a lewd verse.
I don't really care what was in it. The point is, I don't have it.
Do you know where you might have lost it?
I haven't the faintest idea. It must have slipped out somewhere along the way.
Would you like me to help you look for it?
There's no point now. I've been on the road for 2 days as it is. We'll never make it by tonight.
You should have been more careful with it. Losing the one thing you're supposed to deliver.
I know. So I forgot to check my bag this morning, all right? But now it's gone, and I'm fucked.
I have to be going. I hope you find the letter.
Me too. Because if I don't, I'm in for a lashing.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Wait! I have an idea. Punch me in the face.
What?
Smack me in the gob. I'll say I was ambushed on the way and they took the letter.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. I'd rather take a couple of punches from you than a lashing from my master. I could tell you to stop when I've had enough. But he wouldn't. So you get why it's better for me to be slapped around by you, right?
Very well then. Up. Defend yourself. Or not. It's up to you. You ready?
I am.
Surrender. I don't want to surrender. Well, we might as well. Oh, you okay, bud? Didn't expect him to get up that quick.
All right.
That was rough.
Do you think that's enough?
I definitely. I'm sore all over. My mouth most of all.
Glad to be of help then. Take care.
Watch his freaking letters like right here. That would be hilarious. Marigold, I think I needed that. Probably. Let's see. Need a spade like that. Ugh. Still this nettle that's right here.
God bless.
Gotta be a spade in here someplace. Rake. How is there a barn here with no shovel? What are you guys?
Greetings to you.
Oh, I need to wash myself though. I just need everything but a spade. I need a spade so I can dig those graves up. Okay. Can I go on this one? In here.
Mary. Hey?
Sorry. I don't see a spade in there anyway. Seriously, not a single spade.
Hey, what are you doing here? You're not allowed.
I'm sorry, I'm leaving.
What?
I'm leaving. That could have been bad. How does nobody have a shovel? Like, seriously.
Hail Mary.
Can I be in here? Oh, taking that for sure. Well, should I just do it? What is that? Yeah. You should notice. You, missing apples. Okay. Probably get out of here before somebody sees me. No! No! There we go. I just need a shovel. What's this? I'm gonna go on that one. Hey, pig. All right, well, let's see here. I have to head that way. Really wish I knew where my horse was, though. I'm gonna be on the road a while. I'm so confused. I'm so confused. What's up, Wang? Shit, I probably should have been on this road. We'll go this way. Oh. They might think I'm a vagabond. What's going on over here? Nada. Okay. Most foodstuffs cook improves their nutritional value, turns edible raw meat into a cooked delicacy. Alright. I have 2 cooked apples. What is their nutritional value? Can I sleep here? Oh, hell yeah, I can. Okay. I'm right next to this town. We'll see what's at this town. Is there a shovel here? Ooh. Hello, horse. Cow. There's a shovel anywhere? Really need a shovel.
Nonsense, isn't it? I don't know. He treats that animal like a lord. Except he has it sleep in the barn. Maybe it's an enchanted princess. That's why old Rum gives it wine and is so careful with it. He has guards watch over her all night. Well, of a princess, it's got quite a big... That's what the curse is about. The princess's spell can only be broken by a knight who has a bigger one.
Okay.
Oh, this is killing me.
They're talking about the male horse.
Can I help you?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to go in there. I'm sorry.
That tree will still be here long after we're gone.
Alright, so... Drying rack. There's a drying rack? You didn't see me. Okay. Okay. like sneak out one of these windows? Wonder if they'll notice me come out of the door. Just doing it. Walk away. La-di-da.
Greetings to you.
That priest is screaming about something.
What are you doing?
Sorry, I was just looking to see if you guys had a shovel. That was all. Can you sell eggs from them? Oh. Oh yeah, you can. Run away! It wasn't me! Alright, back up here. Alright, you can repair your pointed and bladed weapons by sharpening the grindstone. Carefully move the blade of the weapon across the spin wheel while maintaining the correct angle. Press space to spin the grindstone, move the mouse to move the weapon and change its tilt. If sparks are flying off the blade, it's a sign that you're sharpening correctly. If there's smoke, Henry will tell you, okay. Oh.
That's more like it.
Uh-oh, they're looking for me. Somebody's looking for me. I gotta move. Gotta go. Oh.
How are things going here?
The land is good. Apart from those assholes up in the hill, that ain't.
What do you mean?
Fucking tackled bastard. They're getting above themselves.
Do you want me to help with them?
Trust me. I'll make it worth your while. What do you say?
Sure. If there's something bothering you, I'd be happy to help.
Listen up, then. Those naughty Tackavite bastards have this nice maypole in their village. They're so proud of it, you'd think it's a gift from the king himself. Especially Project. Nothing would teach them a lesson better than stealing it and putting it up on display here. Just to spite them.
All right.
So all I have to do is take their maypole and bring it to you?
Aye, exactly. But be careful no one sees you take it. It'll be even better if they don't even know it's missing. Besides, if they catch you, they'll beat the shit out of you. So be careful.
All right, I'll be careful. Thanks.
Excellent. But even if something goes wrong, don't go clobbering anyone over the head, understand? All I want to do is piss Project off.
You want to do what to him?
Piss him off. You know? Mess with him. For stealing our maypole and our pasture. But remember, no violence, all right?
Of course. I wouldn't hurt a fly. You can count on me.
But go ahead and talk to Protect. At least you'll see what an asshole he is.
Alright, I gotta end this dialogue. Because I need to stop so I can go eat. I am hungry. Alright, ladies and gents. Appreciate everybody that stopped in and dropped support. I will be back on tomorrow, normal time, 5 p.m. Central Time, to continue the game. We'll get that maypole filled in then. Yeah, we'll get it sold then and continue with the side quest. So, all right, y'all. Y'all have a great rest of your Monday night, and I will see ya when I see ya.